students, welcome back. The next chapter that we are looking at is phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs are important and useful in helping us score better or structuring our sentences better, both in writing section as well as speaking section. Here in this chapter, what we will do is understand phrasal verbs, get to know its meaning and an example how to use it in a sentence. So let's start now. The first one is get across. The meaning would be to make people understand something. Example, the teacher was trying to get across his ideas to students. The next word here is, the next phrasal verb is get around. That means to travel to different places. Example, I will get around from town to town. The next phrasal verb we are looking at is get ahead. That means to be successful at work. Example, I will get ahead at the project. Next, get away. Get away. To escape from a person or place. Example, I got away from unruly crowd. Get down to. Begin to do or give serious attention to. Example, let's get down to work. The next phrasal verb we are looking at is get on with. The meaning would be to manage a situation or something, perform or make progress. Example, how do you get on with your goals at work? The next one is get through. To be connected by phone. Example, I am not able to get through to my supervisor. Put up with means to tolerate. Example, we have to put up with this till next week. The next one we are looking at is put on. It means to dress or to dress up. Put on your shoes, new dress, or put on your new dress. Put off, to distract. Example, please don't put me off. The next word is put off again, and here the meaning would be to delay. Example, let us put it off till next meeting. The next phrasal verb we are looking at is set down. To write or point something. The rules are set down in the manual. Set about. To start doing something. We set about the project yesterday. Set forth. To start traveling. Example, we set forth in the morning. The next word we are looking at is set aside. To keep aside or reserve something for a particular purpose. Example, we have set aside half of the revenue for next financial year. Or we have set aside a certain percentage of revenue for promotional activities. Set up. To make something ready to use. It took us 3 hours to set up the local area network. Check-in. Enter a hotel for a temporary stay. Example, we checked into the hotel on 12th May. The next word we are looking at is check with. That means ask someone for confirmation. I suggest we check with the finance team before creating a new expense sheet. Check back. Return to see if everything is okay. Example, they will check back next week again. The clients will be here and they will check back next week again. Pass out. Become unconscious. He passed out because it was too humid. The next phrasal verb we are looking at is pass off. That means to happen. Example, the event passed off without any challenges. Pass around. Give to people who are present. Can you pass around the note? Call at. To stop briefly to see someone briefly. That means to stop briefly or to see someone for a brief period. Example, I called at my old friend today as I was driving in through his neighborhood. Run against. That means to oppose. Example, he seems to be running against his luck. Run down. Lose power or stop working. Example, the battery seems to have run down. Run after. To chase someone or something. Example could be, don't run after money only, or do not run after money. The next one we are looking at is come back. Come back means return. When is he coming back? Come along. Accompany someone. Example, if you want, you can come along. Come across. Discover by accident. I came across this new device, or I just came across this news. The next phrasal verb we are looking at is look over. That means to examine something quickly. Let us look over the sales figures. Look after. To watch or take care of someone or something. He was looked after by his aunt. Look at. To think about the matter carefully. Example, we are looking at all possibilities. Or the doctors are looking at all possibilities. The next phrasal verb we are looking at is look ahead. That means to think about what may happen in future. Example, I'm sure they will look ahead while presenting the new strategy or while making the new strategy. Look back. To think about something that happened earlier. Example, when I look back, I feel overjoyed. Look for. To search for someone or something. I'm looking for a web designer. I'm looking for a trainer. The next word we are looking at is take up. That means to begin a new course, to take up a new hobby. Example, I'm planning to take up analytics in the next semester. Take over. To get control of. The firm was taken over by new management. Take on. To accept job or responsibility. Example, he is planning to take on the new role. So students, this was an introduction to phrasal verb. These are phrasal verbs, some of which we already are using or practicing, and some may come across as new to us. It's all about going through these, practicing it, and ensuring that whenever we are presented with such a scenario, we understand. These are going to help you in your reading section while you read the paragraph and try to comprehend. These will also help you in your writing and the speaking section. Thank you so much for your time. We will again connect for the next lesson. Bye.